Hello, and welcome to Harry Potter and the Prisoner of Azkaban. Last episode we did a book report for Snape on werewolves, and today, well, this episode, we are going to the Gryffindor common room and seeing what's up. Which I do believe is going to be another mini-game this episode. Don't quote me on that, though. I have been wrong in the past. However, I'm also going to equip some stuff, or try to at least. Now you're probably wondering why I ignored Ron. Why wouldn't you ignore Ron? Ron is useless, as we proved last time out. So this episode we're going to go into the common room and find a thing on top of the notice board. And of course Hermione has the audacity to ask if anything is wrong. And of course being, you know, Wingardium Leviosa. Because of course she is. Bloody know-it-all. Firebolt Racing Broom, because Harry plays Liquidditch. And now we're going to walk down to Hagrid. Which gives me a chance to... I don't know. Because it's an area we've been before. And this Let's Play is very much unedited, so it's just going to be a case of me rambling. Actually. I can use this as an excuse to fill my folio. Which means I now have all 3 breeds of firecrab. Which is nice. And then another salamander. Which is just a salamander. Literally a palette swap of the enemy we faced last time out. Which I do believe also completes the bestiary for this area, so I don't need to come back and do that later. Fun! Killing multiple birds with one stone, as it were. As we go out into Hogwarts grounds, and the Whomping Willow. What's this? Ents? Tree people? Imagine how really bad it would be if casting Informers cost MP. This is a bow trickle. It's a tree spirit made of bark and twigs. And he does crits really easily, apparently. Harry's showing Hagrid his firebolt. And of course, Buckbeak is being sued for attacking Malfoy. Which means, of course, we've got to go look up wizarding lore regarding to hippogriffs. But first, we've we've got to attack something that is very, very nice. Because frogs are nice. But not these ones, though. These frogs are dicks. Now you're probably wondering why I'm skipping a load of enemy encounters after getting the informers on them. And that's because you don't need to grind that much in this game. You just don't. Like, the most you need to grind is... well, the hardest boss in the game, you have a guest that is doing the majority of your damage for you. Which is much later and not going to be in this part. So I'm just going to do corridor walking. And go talk to the lady at the desk. Can't remember her name. Madame Prince? Yes. Legal section is on the south side of the library. Get 10 free XP for doing nothing. With the Committee for Disposal of Dangerous Creatures. It's animal control. Find Hermione. That is the worst actual title I've ever seen for an objective. Like, where the fuck could she be? Speaking of the devil, and apparently it's randomly Christmas. So I was right. We are going to be playing a minigame in this episode. Which is fun, getting 2 minigames out of 2 episodes. Recorded back to back. Of course, we go into the portrait room first. You know, standard. And straight into a minigame after getting your broom taken off you. Which is basically a set up chains kind of minigame. You can set up 2s, but why would you? You can't pop singular things either. And your objective is to clear the screen. Which I can't actually clear the screen here. Which is annoying. Actually, can I clear the screen? No, I can't. I cannot clear the screen here. There will be that one cracker that's going to absolutely screw me. 2 crackers that are going to absolutely screw me. Brilliant. Oh well. There's the minigame. Like I said in the previous episode, I'll be doing a full episode late towards the end of the LP where I cover all the minigames. Maybe a bonus video. Actually, it's not 2 minigames in 2 episodes. It's 3 minigames in 2 episodes. So now we go off as Harry on his own and go to have some special counselling from Professor R.J. Lupin. Which means, of course, up to the 3rd floor. Which has the same music as the staff room. Here's a minigame that's not in the minigames menu. Patronus what's it? You get penalised for missing spells, and you have 3 lives, much like in the ridiculous challenge for the bug art. And it's not actually all that different, and you can see there I just lost a life, and I lost another life again. Which is just lovely. You get to play this game twice throughout the story, and it doesn't matter what your outcome is, so don't worry about getting a high score. For speedrun, it's just mash the up button and die as quickly as possible. However, this is not a speedrun, this is a let's play, and I'm showing you off as much as I can. Like this collector's card here of Cyprian Noodle. Yodel. And back to the common room. This game is very padded. So probably going to be a shorter episode, this one. Depending on what I find in the common room. Just to keep the episodes short and I can schedule it nice and easily. And we get the broom back. Literally right away. Look! Long ginger hairs. They could be anyone's long ginger cat hairs, Ron. So I'm going to end it here. Or am I? Nah, I'm going to continue on for a bit because 13 minutes is a bit short for an episode on my channel. This is going to be a more story-heavy episode, and I'm skipping it because, well... Ugh! No! As the sprite for Ron's bed changes. And apparently Sirius Black is slashing curtains. And obviously Neville wants in on it too, despite him being a complete bitch at this point in the Harry Potter universe. I've already gotten that chest. Good, good. Of course. Someone wrote the password down and left it lying around. Shame Hogwarts doesn't have their equivalent of Dashlane. This is not a sponsored ad. Dashlane was just the first password manager I could think of. There are other password managers available, and that is a very nicely animated sprite of a doggo. Look at this doggo. A black dog. a large black dog. And we lost the trial. Which means Buckbeak is to be executed. And on that rather sad and depressing note, I am going to end this episode here. Thank you very much for watching, and I'll see you next time.